Larry, Imperial IPA. The East Coast overdose of hops. Check it out.
What up, everybody? It's The Beer's Gone Bad. Welcome back, welcome back.
It's where the beer flows like wine, ladies and gentlemen.
You are who?
I'm Scott Van Book.
I am what? I'm
John Patrick Tuden, the third.
Third.
Are you really the third?
That's a good question. I'm going to let you find that out later.
Alright.
Tonight, we are doing something from the East Coast. Wachusett Brewing Company and the Public House series, Larry Imperial IPA.
Woo.
Yeah. See how that one does.
Boom. Oh, so the boom's a little dark, dude.
Boom!
You can be able to boom that out that far?
I got it.
Alright.
Imperial, East Coast. The last couple ones we had
Slippery fish.
were good. 7.5% ABV and 85 IBU. For you those who know, the higher the IBU, the more bitter, the more hoppy those beers come across.
Oh, that was a terrible 3D glasses this time.
I was interested with this one. This one had a really cool label on it. Wachusett, when I found it online, they were saying that there's three buddies from college. They got together. Dude, I freaking love hops.
I feel like we haven't had a really hoppy beer on the show in a while.
I was drinking Ruination earlier by Stone, so
Ooh.
whatever. Hopefully my palate's not too effed up.
Oh, you know what? Dude, this was sitting on its side, huh?
Why?
Because just sediment fever just came tumbling out of there. At the bottom of my glass it was like dirty brown.
Ew.
It's all good though, dude. That's how those beers are, man.
your whole beer got funky.
I know, dude.
Yeah, three buddies that in college, it sounds like, they got together, started a brewery back in '93.
Oh,
been working on it for a while here.
Here comes the fun for you.
But it's been, we're interested. We're interested in getting into these East Coast beers. We don't get them a lot in San Diego. And it's one of the things that we did this with a beer trade with somebody on through Twitter. And he sent us a bunch of cool stuff like this, and we're always stoked to get it. Larry Imperial IPA. So it's brewed and bottled, Wachusett Brewing Company, Westminster, Massachusetts.
I haven't said anything in like a minute. I just realized I've been quiet for a while.
It's a limited edition 22.
It smells really good. Sediment floating around. Clarity. What are you gonna give it?
I mean, yours is obviously a little cloudier than mine, but mine's really nice color. It's got a nice kind of yellowy gold color to it. I'm gonna give it about a 4. It's a nice golden color, but it's not very clear.
We'll do
It's a little bit darker.
A little cloudy.
Doesn't have a really big head to it, but it's nice. It smells really good.
It smells really good.
You know what it smells like though? It's funny because it has an IPA kind of flavor, but it's got a lot of fruit kind of flavors to it too. Not citrusy, but fruity. Like jammy kind of flavors.
I smell that. I was even gonna go a little bit more like on the yeastier side and kind of get that. Smell the wort. Smell the wort.
A little bit, yeah. It smells like.
Ever since we
went
to Stone Brewing Company, dude, I've been spitting everywhere. I can see it in the lights. It's all.
You're one of those weird old people that do that kind of thing, huh?
Spit on people you can't be too close to. Oh, sorry, Grandpa. Yeah, let's get into it.
Cheers.
Oh, nervous.
Whoa, that was not what I thought it was going to taste like. You know, when I think of Imperials, I think of a much hoppier type flavor. And when you open this bottle, the neck, when you smelled just out of the bottle, it had a really hoppy aroma. It
smelled really hoppy, but once in the glass, not so much.
It kind of all went away, and it tastes like a whole different beer now.
Yeah, it tastes more like a.
But you know what this taste reminds me of?
What's that?
Minus the hoppiness is that 90-minute IPA from Dogfish Head.
Yeah.
Like it's got a more velvety kind of like thicker flavor to it.
Well, it's a double. It's an Imperial, so you get that a lot in those Imperials where you lose the hoppiness. It's not those like kick you in the face hops, and you get a lot more of the malts and the whatnots and what have yous coming through, and the sweetness of it.
Yeah.
I can really taste the whatnots and what have yous. Those are really coming through for me.
It's nice. It's got like a little fruity kind of flavor to it. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
What do you think of East Coast beers? I mean, we haven't really. We've had. He sent us 6 of them, and we've done like 4 of them or something right now.
Dude, when I was in Savannah, I had some good beers out there too. I was impressed. I got into this thing where I thought only California and Oregon were like, maybe Seattle. I'll give it to you, Seattle. Could make good beers, and especially California and San Diego, especially with really, really hoppy beers. But dude, these beers from the East Coast we've had, especially these ones from this guy sent us, have been really, really good.
It says here it was bottled on October 2011, so excuse me, it's not that old.
No.
I should put it in there so it doesn't mess with the greens. Oh.
Yeah, green screen. By the way, check it out.
By the way,
I don't know if it's
that bottle's gonna be effed up, and your watch too.
It's a green screen, so I don't know what we have going on there yet.
I don't either. It's a test. We're gonna see what happens with these first couple ones. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, we got a big green wall.
Like this.
It's gonna look like it's a neck and a butt floating around.
Ah. And Larry. You'll see Larry. Larry get a little shout out.
Whatever. We'll see what happens. It's not bad though. With Imperial, this is like honestly, this tastes a lot more like that 90-minute to me. And now that I'm starting to understand that, it's more enjoyable. I was thinking it was gonna be more of like a Green Flash Imperial, like much more hoppy, new face kind of stuff.
Where are you gonna drink this beer? Under a freeway, in a bar?
I'm not gonna go to a bar and drink this. Like to me, like this would be somewhere where I could sit down and enjoy it for a little bit. It's not. I'm not gonna scull it. I'm not gonna drink it super fast. Like I want to sit down and enjoy just like a pint of it.
All of these East Coast beers, what they have in common, to me at least, is that they're all cold weather beers.
Yeah.
They're all beers that you want to drink when it's cold outside.
It's true. I mean, they got more flavor and just kind of like feel to them.
Yeah. Let me duck in there and get a beer that's gonna like fill me up, make me warm, and kind of get me back to where I need to be.
Yeah.
Shake the dust off, or the rust off, or the snow off, or whatever you need to shake off. Go and brush your shoulders off if you have to.
It's true though, because I mean, you think about these beers like this. I mean, these are these kind of beers that you go home, you need something to help warm you up, and like a Bud Light, a Budweiser, something like that is not really gonna, it's not really gonna do that.
Some substance.
And you need something that's thick like that, Dogfish. Now, Larry by Wachusett Brewing Company.
Larry. So that being said, dude, what are you gonna give it?
In that mentality, I think I'm gonna give this guy a good 7.5. This is a really nice beer. It's really flavorful. I'm balancing it against the 90-minute from Dogfish Head,
which I think is good.
I think that is fair.
That's fair.
Similar category. It's just for me, it's lacking in the hoppiness, and I feel like if you're doing an IPA, you need to have a little more hop in there. That's just me. I like the flavor and I like the balance of the fruit in there, but it's like I want more hop. I want more like bitterness to it.
I'm with you, dude. I think it's an awesome beer, but when I see IPA on a bottle, I'm immediately skewed. Like, okay, how hoppy is it gonna be?
Yeah. And it says IBU of 85, so it should have a high IBU. I'm just not tasting it. Maybe it's matched by the fruit.
Dan was saying too is like that you can factor your IBUs differently. Like if you use aroma hops and if you use like bittering hops.
And that's maybe what this is.
And if you factor in your aroma hops, you'll have a higher IBU. But whatever, I don't think it's that bitter. I think
it's a great beer. It tastes really good.
Was it with 7.5%? You said?
Yeah.
That's a drinkable beer at 7.5%.
Not bad.
A pleasant 7.5% beer.
Yeah, 7.5.
Done. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give it a 7.5. It's 7.5 alcohol.
Right on the ABV nose.
Yeah. So there it is.
For the first time having this, I'm really pleased. Thank you for sending it. So, East Coast, keep it up. You guys are doing a great job. Wachusett, good luck to you guys in the future. Hope to try some of your new stuff. If you have any new ones, send it down to us. We would love to drink them.
Yeah, we'll send you something from San Diego if you want to. So.
Guys, don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Flickr. For The Beer's Gone Bad, I'm Pat Tuja.
I'm Scott Vanfoot.
Until next time.
Peace. Oh, there it is.
Don't forget that one.
Almost forgot it. My old man spitting in